Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. You are watching Arsenal from Hong Kong, and today we're back here again with the Arsenal transfer news and we're going to be talking about basically players that have been linked with a move to Arsenal. You got gossip and rumors during this coronavirus outbreak. There is more rumors, and the transfer window is starting to appear kind of, I guess, in the news because of the coronavirus, and there's nothing to do. So that's what the clubs try to do right now. Try to get players, try to recruit players and scout players before and earlier, because they're not gonna. It's not like if their players are gonna change right now. They can't really do anything. All they're doing right now is just not moving, staying in their house, and doing whatever they have to do, I guess, in quarantine. So, it's a good place to, I guess, this week, starting from this week, this month, I guess, is a good place to start. It's a good place to start the transfer window, I guess. Not like actually start, but like start talking and scouting players and looking at players you can choose to improve your team the year after that. So it's a good start. So we are going to be talking with two players that have been. We're going to be talking about three players, two players that have been linked to a move at Arsenal that are both from the Spanish league, I think, if I'm correct. And we are going to be talking about one player, which I'm going to talk about after, that has been linked to a move from Arsenal to another to another club in Italy on a permanent deal because he has been there on loan. But I'm going to be talking about one first. So his name is Marco Rocca. So Marco Roca, he currently plays for Espanyol, and decent player, I guess. He's a midfielder. He's Arsenal are willing to have him to replace Ceballos this season. As I said on the last video, Ceballos hinted in one of his tweets that he's not been enjoying Arsenal kind of, and he hasn't had enough time to play, especially because of the coronavirus, and he hasn't been playing enough. So Marc Roca might be the ideal. I'm not sure. I've never heard of him, but Edu scouted him again. He's a really good scout. For example, Gabriel Martinelli, Pablo Mari, two Brazilian superstars, you can say now. They're really good players. Honestly, it was the perfect move and a perfect decision from Mikel Arteta and the crew to let Edu convince them to actually do that transfer. And overall, right now, the players that Edu scouted, was it a success? Yes, it definitely was. We basically win money from him. If we sell Martinelli and Pablo Mari right now, would we win money? Yes, we would definitely. We would probably win 30 more million than what we bought them for. So that is good. I'm not sure if we had Pablo Mari on loan, but let's just check after. We actually do, but we might buy him on a permanent deal. I mean, he is 26 years old, so we will eventually buy him. He doesn't have any future in other teams. I think Arsenal is the perfect choice. So yeah, that's one thing that's pretty interesting. We might be talking about him in the future, as it might be part of the news and the rumors, because that's basically the only thing we can talk about today. But Marc Roca, the Espanyol star, I guess. He also played in the under 21 Spanish team with Ceballos, and they were playing together, I think, was it? And yeah, he also played in Sevilla, and we have, according to the reports from the Spanish news, they have been wanting 35 million for this player, this center attacking midfield, this Ceballos type of player, you can say, as Ceballos looks set to return to Real Madrid when his loan deal comes to an end at the Emirates, and Mikel Arteta is willing, therefore, to buy the 23-year-old MARC ROCA. So it's obviously we're not going to be doing the transfer right now, as it's not really safe, especially in Spain and England and all that. But with what Ceballos had said in his tweets last week, was it? Yeah, it doesn't look like he's gonna stay, and he's probably gonna leave, as he hasn't had enough game time and all that, and he hasn't had a really good time, and lack of selection and all that, and I think he deserves way more. Hopefully we can keep him, but I mean Carlos, no, what was it? MARC ROCA? Why not? We could maybe, it's not bad. I mean, it is a choice, and we never know. Still 23-year-old, possibly, still in that young section. So we never know. Let's just see what happens with him. As I said, it's gossips and rumors, so we never know. But that one, the first one I talked about, was one of the ones that have not really been one of the actual rumors. It feels more real for some reason. I don't know, but tell me in the comments down below whether or not you think it's real, or I don't know personally, but you can tell me in the comments. So yeah, next up, let's just go with the next player. Really similar. I thought at the start it was the same player. They look the same. Same price. Same league, everything. Also same nationality. It's crazy. So I thought they were the same player, so I almost confused myself. But here's another player that is also 23-year-old. Wow, we've been scouting the exact same type of player. I thought it was the same player, but it's not. So it's Carlos Soler, different player, but basically almost has all the characteristics from MARC ROCA, but he is Valencia. He plays for Valencia. He's 23-year-old. He's also a midfielder, and he's been linked with a move to Arsenal, and right now obviously we can't really move him, but he was so a bit from his past. He came from the Valencia academy. And now Soler has a key role in the Lost Chess team, which is the nickname for the Valencia team, I think. But yeah, he does have a key role as he's a midfielder. But they have, they give chance to young players like this at that team, at that academy of Valencia, and he has come all the way from the academy of Valencia at the Mestalla. So he has had more than 100 La Liga appearances to his name, as well as experience of both the Europa League and Champions League. So the Spaniard is used to be playing for a demanding club with high expectations, which is, honestly, Valencia is in a really similar situation as Arsenal. If if I had to choose one team that was similar to Arsenal, but that was in the Spanish league, I would choose Valencia or maybe Sevilla, a similar club like that. They used to be good, but now in the hard time. Really similar teams. But yeah, the Spaniards used to be playing for a demanding club with high expectation. So he should be able to hit the ground running relatively quickly if he was to move to the Emirates to work with Arteta. So, it's a really similar type of player, I guess. He's a similar player of Ceballos, energetic type of player from the bench, maybe starting lineup, center defensive midfield, center attacking midfield. I don't know whether or not he's more defensive or more skillful. Ceballos is more skillful. He's more like a Pogba player. So that's my thoughts on him, but that's mostly what you guys think. Just also comment down below. Tell me what you think of that, because that is pretty interesting. Carlos Soler, basically the same player as MARC ROCA, but actually, not the same player, you see, obviously. So, yeah, we also have the final player, as I mentioned, which is, what's his name? His name is Henrik Mkhitaryan, mate. I forgot the guy's name. I'm really sorry. How do I forget his name? But so yeah, he has also been linked to a move to Roma. Well, obviously, he was on loan there. He's still on loan. He's currently on loan. He's been doing all right. Better than at his spell, better than during his spell at Arsenal, which didn't turn out very well. Obviously, because he was kind of like a flop, I guess. It wasn't really worth it to exchange him and Alexis, as he was doing well as Man U and Alexis was doing well at Arsenal. Really not worth it after all. I don't know. We basically got robbed. That's my thoughts on it. Honestly, yeah, everyone would think that. You don't need to comment down below, because that is just something I don't know. That's Wenger, Wenger. Just trying something, but that didn't work, obviously. And he used to be so good at trying, but now he's not. So Roma have been wanting 12 million for him, to get him on a permanent deal. He's 31 years old right now, and the where does he play again? He plays for Albania. Is it Albania? No, I'm sorry, Armenia. Sorry. So yeah, Armenia, and he's the captain, number 10 there. As at Roma, he's number 22, I think. And yeah, so the 31-year-old is expecting to have a permanent deal, to move to Roma, to a permanent deal this summer, obviously, this summer window. But Arsenal have been disagreeing with the 12 million fee, and they have been wanting 20 million for him. I think that's a reasonable price. We got Alexis for 50 million. We exchanged them. They're getting older. 20 million is actually all right. So, well, it's not all right, obviously, but since he's getting old, he was a flop. But 20 million for a flop like that, I'm being honest, we are robbing them. For once, we're actually robbing a team. That is exceptional. I cannot believe it. So, yeah, therefore, that brings us to the end of the video. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram. I've had new posts on Twitter and Facebook. I've been taking more care. Instagram, I still haven't started because, it's portrait type. So I'm going to be doing videos of me with my phone, more or less. I'm going to download the Instagram app on my phone. So stay tuned for that. And click the link below in the description, as I've told you to. And also share this video if you can. Share it to anyone. But make sure it's YouTube. My priority is on YouTube. I will also be investing some money. I finally revealed it to you guys right now. I'm going to be investing money on this business, this YouTube business, especially on Arsenal from Hong Kong. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, as well as you guys. You guys might be also looking forward to that. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And that leads us to the end of the video again. And I'll see you guys soon. And I'm out of here. Bye.